Hello, Brandon. Taking a look at your assignment from week 7, the big project. So it looks like you've written yours in APA, but you forgot to put the title here on the title page. So that's one little minor thing. And you also did not put the title here, which is also supposed to be on the second page. So you're missing a title totally. So that's a little bit of it's not going to hurt you much in the grade, but it's something you definitely want to try to remember to do that correctly for future reference. Um, all right, let's see how you did with the actual writing here. Okay, so I don't know if I'm guessing I probably told you the same issues that were present in the week 5 project or week 5. And it looks like you have they still have the same issues. They've not been revised. And what you've basically done here is you're writing this as though you're telling me what you did rather than writing it as an analysis of the article for for a specific audience. So, and you're writing directly to the rubric rather than using the exemplar. So, the I'm just going to I'm going to give you meats on that just because you did answer these points, but you didn't do them the way they're supposed to be done. So I'm going to give you meats on these. So topic, you've mentioned the topic, you mentioned the genre, the purpose. See, basically what it is to me, what it looks like is you create a list of answers to this, to all these rubric elements, and then you just put those answers into a paragraph form. That's that's essentially what it looks like. And obviously that's not what an actual essay should look like. It's why I harp so much on using the exemplar, because the exemplar shows you how to do all this stuff so much better. Okay. Purpose, you talk, note the audience. Um, so you talk a little bit about the historical. Um, you note the core idea. Now that's all in the introduction. So let's see what you did with the body paragraphs. Oh my, you didn't even have body paragraphs. You just answered these things. Okay, so you have no details. Um, and you only have one quote, which really isn't. I can't really even count it because it's just kind of thrown in there as a way to say to sort of say here's a quote, right? So those things are going to hurt you for the part 1. So let's see how you did with part 2. My new audience is CEOs and business owners. This audience needs personal too. Okay, so that looks good. Your new audience looks good. All right, but it looks like you went back to doing the same thing as you did up here and just simply telling me what you wanted to tell me rather than actually analyzing the article for your audience. So we have the same issues. Because of these issues, you're not truly meeting the needs of the audience. Yeah. And your writing situation, of course, is going to suffer from because again, you didn't really write an essay. So basically, you did the same thing for parts 1 and 2, and you don't have a references page to tell me what sources you used or to highlight to actually cite the source on. So, writing conventions again are suffering because of all of that. Clear communication could be better because of those things. Your citations, there's not a whole lot to see in that. So unfortunately, it's given you a pretty low grade. I'm sure it's a lot lower than you were hoping for, D. But that's why it's just so important to follow the instructions and make sure you use the exemplars. Okay, so I don't know how this will affect your overall grade, but that is what it's looking like here. So if you have questions, of course, feel free to ask, but that is pretty much the grade for this. So